What's up YouTube, PokePrimer here, primed and ready to deliver you guys another Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. As you saw, we have had two battles already with the UU team that we've been running lately, being our main men, James the Weezing, Birch the Trevenant, Alex Luis the Swampert, Slurp the Goodra, Kayla the Umbreon, and Real Legend the Arcanine. Now, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are actually going to be doing a live commed Wi-Fi battle. I've been wanting to try this for a little while, but, never really at the time, but today just seemed like a good day to do it. So we're going to go with the Powerful Music 8. I love that Elite Four theme. And we're just going to go right into the battle, and we want the Pokemon in our party. So let's see what Scott is bringing today. Scott is a guy I just met in the Pokemon Ultimate Masters group on Facebook, and he has a very, very threatening team. He's got the Hitmontop, the Roserade, Darmanitan, Hydreigon, Aggron, potentially Mega Aggron. I'm feeling that's going to be a Mega, and a Slowbro. That's a very, very, very threatening team. Very threatening. Very hard hitters in the Darmanitan and the Hydreigon. I feel like he's going to lead, however, with the... I feel like he'll lead with the Darmanitan for the U-turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to straight up lead with... no, who do I want to lead with? I'm going to straight up lead with Alex Luis. Because anything that he wants to do to me is going to be, like, resisted really, really heavily. So it'll be fun. So let's go for it. And here we go. This is going to take some getting used to because of recording this on my iPad. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. Alright, so he did in fact lead with the Darmanitan. I do not see him staying in here, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and set up the rocks, because I know for a fact this Darmanitan is going to be coming in and out. There goes the U-turn. Judging on that damage, I'm actually feeling that might be... Oh, that was a crit. No, he's definitely Scarfed. This is definitely a Scarfed Darmanitan. That's good to know. So, yeah, right here I'm just going to go right for my rocks. I figure like that's the best plan, just to get him up early. He's going to actually... He made a good play of going out into his Hitmontop with the Intimidate. That's fine. That's totally fine. He's probably going to go for the Rapid Spin next turn. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, as long as this fucking Hitmontop is alive, I'm never going to be able to get my rocks to get up and stay up. So I'm going to do this turn. He's probably going to go for the Rapid Spin. I'm just going to go for the Scald. So I'm going to Scald on this Swampert. He actually goes for the Low Sweep. That's actually kind of surprising. Goes for Low Sweep to cut my speed for some reason. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, go for the Scald. Go for the Scald. Fish for a burn. Fish for a burn. There we go. Get the burn on the Beyblade. So we know that thing's gonna get chipped away by that burn for a little while. That's gonna be really, really nice. He can't do any damage to us at this point. He really can't do any damage to us anymore, so that's fine. That's fine. Get this stupid top-ass thing out of here. I'm actually gonna go for the Roar here. Just for the sake of juggling his Mons around a little bit, It's actually kind of nice. He's going to actually hard switch out, which is actually really nice. He's going to go out to the Roserade, this is actually a perfect play. This is actually the perfect turn for me. He's going to bring it out. It's going to take a little bit of Stealth Rock damage, and going to get hit with the Roar, and get right back out of here, because that Roserade is a threat. Brings in the Hydreigon. I'm not a huge fan of Hydreigon being in here. Not a huge fan of this. I'm not feeling confident that I can take any hits from this thing, at least not with Alex Luis, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to actually swap out into... Who do I want to swap out into? What's this Hydreigon going to go for? I'm feeling like a Draco Meteor probably... I feel like a Draco Meteor will probably happen, and honestly the best thing on our team to take that is probably going to be Kayla. Let's get out into Kayla. So Umbreon just loves to sponge hits for days, because this thing's just ridiculous. This thing's just retarded with how good it sponges hits. So Kayla's going to come in here, and here comes the Draco. That's exactly what I expected. Let's see how well Umbreon eats this up. Let's see how well Umbreon eats this up. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh! Oh, under half, under half. That is what I like to see. So this, oh, he's Life Orb. Okay, that's good to know, that's good to know. So this turn, I'm actually going to go for the Wish. Since his special attack is cut, I feel like going for a Wish is a safe play, so I can preserve my Umbreon the best I can, because honestly, Umbreon, I'll be honest with you, I don't like facing Umbreon. I hate facing Umbreon in Wi-Fi. It is one of the most annoying Pokemon in the world. I hate facing it, but using it, this thing is so clutch. And Shiny Umbreon is just too damn swag. Alright, so I got the Wish off, which is really, really nice, actually. I think I'm going to go for the Protect here. That's kind of calm. I'm going to go for the Protect and see what this Roserade wants to do. I don't see Roserade too often used in UU. Actually goes to the Aromatherapy, curing the burn on the Hitmontop. That's actually very, very good, very interesting play, very nice. Packs the Aromatherapy. Not bad, not a bad play, not a bad play on my opponent's part. I have no other reason to do anything but go for the foul play here. It's gonna Leech Seed me. Okay, that's gonna force me out. There's no way. I'm not staying in on Leech Seeds. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. Let's see how much the foul play does. Foul play actually does a decent amount, but between Black Sludge and Leech Seed recovery, it's gonna basically be doing nothing. So what I want to do, what I want to switch in to a Roserade move. What's the Roserade gonna do? What's the Roserade gonna do to me? I feel like its best play would probably be to Giga Drain, maybe. And I feel like, if anything, and even if it goes for a Leech, this is a good play. I feel like, good Sludge Bombs. I feel like I'm actually just gonna go out into. I'm just gonna go out into Real Legend here. Arcanine's probably my best bet. Oh, he's gonna switch. Who's he swapping out to? Beyblade. Okay. This is actually not that great for me. This is not that great of a situation right now. I would have loved to have been... Oh, the Intimidate pop. Oh, the Intimidate doesn't pop on the Pokemon I'm sending. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. That's actually really nice. Alright, so I swap out Umbreon here, and I'm going to bring out Real Legend. And Real Legend's not going to be intimidated, but this goddamn Hitmontop is, which is really, really nice. So, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do to get... Oh, I definitely want to... I feel like I should Flare Blitz, but I'm trying to think. What else? I mean, the Hydreigon would just sponge that, but I can just go right out into Umbreon and then eat up whatever I need to eat up, you know? Roserade would die. Beyblade would not like a Flare Blitz from Choice Banded Arcanine at all. What did he have in his team? What did he have in his team? He had the Aggron, which would not appreciate the Flare Blitz at all. Most of his team does not appreciate... I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz. So I'm going to get the Flare Blitz off. Can we kill this defensive-ass top man? We do! Beyblade goes down. Now our rocks are free to stay safe on the field. That is absolutely fantastic. Getting that thing out of here means no more rapid spins. No rapid spins for us. So our rocks are going to stay there. I feel like that was what his plan was. I know he definitely didn't want to stay in when he was burned before. Try and go for the rapid spin because it would just be irrelevant and he'd probably end up getting KO'd. And then more rocks would just go up afterwards. So preserving it the way he did was really, really smart. Really, really smart play. All right, let's see what he goes for here. Let's see what he goes into. He's going to actually bring up the Darmanitan. Feel like that means he's going to be packing the Earthquake. Feel like that definitely means he's going to be packing the Earthquake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then swap out into my Levitator, being James the Weezing. Because Weezing can sponge pretty much any physical hit you want to throw at it. And since I've already determined that this thing is scarfed based upon the earlier damage, oh, he's just going to go straight for the U-turn. That was a smart play. And he's just going to take more Stealth Rock damage later, but, you know. Teach their own, I guess. Teach their own. So, Scott, what are you going to do now? Who are you going to send in? Who are you sending in? He actually sends in the Rose... This thing... Oh! Does that mean you're packing Extra Sensory, you cheeky, sneaky bitch? Does that mean you're packing the Extra Sensory You cheeky little bitch. Huh? I feel like you're packing the extra sensory. I don't want to test it. I don't want to chance that. I really don't want to chance that. So, Goodra has Sap Sipper? Oh, if he goes for the Leech Seed. Oh, if he goes for the Leech Seed. Oh, I'm sending Goodra in. I'm sending Goodra. If he predicts me to switch and goes for the Leech Seed, I will die laughing. Alright, so out comes Slurp. Out comes Slurp. He goes for the Giga Drain. That grass type immunity coming through. Way to go, Slurp. Just sitting here just sponging everything. Slurp is a monster. Alright, so I'm gonna go... Alright, I'm Assault Vest. So this thing's literally gonna do nothing to me. So he's gotta get some kind of physical attacker in here. I feel like just going for a Dragon Pulse is probably my safest play. He's just gonna stay in and Sludge Bomb, trying to get the poison. That does nothing. Oh my god, we sponged that. And the Roserade sponges that real well. I actually feel like this turn I'm actually going to go for the Flamethrower. See if he stays in and tries to Sludge Bomb and get a poison on me again. See what happens. I feel like he's going to switch, but Flamethrower yeah, he's going to switch. I felt like the Flamethrower would be the safe play. I'm kind of mad at myself for revealing it now. But out comes the Slowking. Slowking is going to eat this because its special defense is retarded. Although, what can a Slowking really do to me? Like, what can this Slowking do to me? I'm sure... Oh, it's got the burn now, too, so that's nice. So, I feel like an Ice Beam's coming my way, but I'm a fucking Assault-Vested Goodra, so I'm not fearing I'm not fearing an Ice Beam from a Slowking, a non-stab Ice Beam from a Slowking, so I'm gonna go for the Thunder here. It connects. See how much damage this does. That actually does a heaping amount of damage. Nasty plot. Nasty plot. You cheeky plotting little fuck. Well, it's a really good thing that I'm packing the Thunder on this thing. Because, honestly, I don't want to take your bullshit. I don't want to miss Thunder, though. I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse. Fuck it. I'm going to go for Dragon Pulse. He's going to draw. He's smart play. Try and preserve it. Colossus. Oh, this thing. This goddamn thing. He's gonna sponge this too. Actually, I don't think I live a Heavy Slam from this thing. But I don't want to switch anything in on that. So you know what, Goodra, you've whittled down like half of his team. Just go for the Thunder Buddy. It'll be neutral, and it'll hit him on the special side, which is really, really nice. Because he's got, like, booty special defenses. So, and you miss it, of course. Dragon Tail. Okay, I've never seen that. But okay, that's actually very, very interesting. So who's going to drag in? James, this is actually exactly what I would have wanted. This is exactly what I want to see here. Alright, so I'm going to go right for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm not even wasting time. I'm going straight for the Will-O-Wisp on this thing. If I can burn this thing, that's GG. Bam! GG. This Mega Aggron has been, like, decimated. He's going to take this time to set up the Stealth Rocks. That's actually not bad for me because it really doesn't hurt my team. The only one on my team that actually, like, is kind of bothered by rocks is, like, bothered too terribly with rocks is, Arcanine. So he's going to withdraw Colossus. Who's he going to go out into? He's going to go... This is perfect. I went for the Flamethrower. Oh, this is perfect. This Roserade's out. This Roserade's gone. I don't think you live in this. I don't see you live in this. Catch it. Catch the Flamethrower. You're gone. Bam. That's beautiful. That was an absolutely beautiful play. Okay, that was perfect turn for me. We've got the momentum in this battle really good right now. I feel good. But I'm not gonna get too cocky, because every time I get too cocky, that's when I start to lose. And I don't want to start losing. Because we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, so out comes the Hydreigon. I feel like this is a really good time to just do I want to sack Goodra? The Roserade's gone. What else does Goodra handle? Goodra doesn't really handle anything on his team at this point, so I'm actually going to just swap Goodra in and just sack it off. He doubles out. Who's he doubling out into? The Darmanitan. Okay. I mean, this works for me regardless, because, I mean, I can pretty much just, sack off my Goodra this way anyway. I mean, Goodra can get sacked to this thing. Just if he wants to go for a Flare Blitz, the rocks are going to do me damage. Ugh. I'm just going to go for the Dragon Pulse. I don't see me living anything that this Darmanitan's going to do. It's going to go for the Rock Slide. Choice Scarf Rock Slide. Okay, that's interesting. That's nice. It's actually not a bad play on his part. Not a bad play at all. So, at this point, what do I want to do? I feel like I want to go out into... I feel like going out to Alex Luis is my best bet, because I resist... Pretty sure... I always forget if water or... I'm pretty sure ground resists rock. And I know he's Scarf, so I can pretty much just... Do I Scald? Predicting the switch, potentially getting a burn on something else. Or do I Roar? I think I'm going to Roar. I'm going to use this turn to Roar. He's just going to stay in Rock Slide. That's fine. I resist that. That's fine. I'm going to Roar you out. So he's going to take more Stealth Rock damage when he comes back in, which is nice. And in comes this motherfucker right here. I'm not too happy that he came in. I'm really actually not happy that the Hydreigon was the one that got dragged in. I kind of was hoping for, if anything, Mega Aggron, to be honest. I really wanted Mega Aggron to come in there, but, you know. So... the only one I can really go into to eat a hit from this thing is going to be Umbreon. So I'm going to just bring Kayla in here, eat up a hit from this Hydreigon. Fun little fact, the reason why this thing is named Kayla is because one of my best friends who also plays Pokemon, her name is Kayla as well, and her favorite Pokemon is Umbreon, so he's going to take the Life Orb damage. I feel like a Draco is going to come my way. I don't want to go for the Toxic, I'm just going to go for the Wish. Just going to go for the Wish. He's got Flash Cannon. Maybe, is he predicting a switch or something? Oh, going for the Special Defense drop, okay. I mean, he's just taking more Life Orb Recoil, which is fine by me. I'm totally fine with you taking Life Orb Recoil. Now, also, another thing is, the reason why I don't have an item on this Umbreon, which everyone typically runs Leftovers, the reason why I don't run an item on this thing, and that is basically, I've started doing this recently, where I run a Pokemon that resists Knockoff without an item, so that I can potentially block the extra damage, which is pretty much the plan here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and go for another wish. I'm just going to go for another wish. I feel like he's just trying to sack this thing off. Yeah, going for a wish was a good play on this one, because he's just going to go for the Draco. That's going to do buttloads of damage. Oh my god, that was the only way he could have killed Umbreon there, was with a crit. That was the only way. Even with -1 special defense, I would have lived that and got the wish off, protect next turn. That's actually really, really depressing. That's really, really depressing. But I feel like... what do I want to do now? Fuck. I feel like it's safe for me to go into Trevenant now. I feel like I can go into Trevenant. Even with the Dark Pulse imminent, more or less, I could probably take this thing out. Or at least set up a sub. So with this thing being at -2 special attack, it's not going to kill me. I can get the sub up. I'm gonna eat my citrus, which is really, really nice. I'm gonna eat my citrus. I'm gonna get my sub up. Can I harvest? Can I harvest? No first turn harvest? Alright, fine. I'm just gonna go for another Dark Pulse. Potentially breaking my sub. Most likely breaking my sub, to be honest. Even at -2 special attack, that did a lot, because my Trevenant's very, very specially defensive. I'm gonna get the Leech Seed off here. That's gonna take out the Hydreigon, which is actually really nice. Kinda wish I would harvest my citrus right now. Really wish I would harvest my citrus right now. Alright, so let's see what he brings in. I'm predicting the Darmanitan so hard right now. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So he's just going to take more Stealth Rock damage, and I feel like the Flare Blitz is so imminent. I'm just going to go right out into Arcanine. I'll go right out into Arcanine, because Arcanine will definitely eat this up. For sure. For sure is going to eat up a Flare Blitz from a Darmanitan. Especially at -1. Not banded. -1 not banded Flare Blitz. -1 not banded Flare Blitz is... Maybe we'll do half of what I have. Probably more. Oh, shit. That does a lot more than I wanted it to. Alright, so this thing's not dead yet. So what I'm going to do is, because it's Scarfed, I know it's going to outspeed me. I'm actually going to go for the E-Speed. Take out this Darmanitan. Get this thing off the field. Bop. You're gone. The downside to this, though, is I pretty much have to sack off my Arcanine here. Because another switch into Stealth Rocks, it pretty much... Yeah, I pretty much gotta sack off Arcanine here, because another switch into Stealth Rocks kills me. So I'm just gonna go for another... Maybe, I feel like maybe a Bandit E-Speed could take out Slowking from this range. Let's see what happens, Rush that Slowking, buddy. There you go! Arcanine taking lives in this match. Flare Blitz and an E-Speed all over the field. God damn. Alright, so I definitely know for a fact a Bandit E-Speed's not going to take out a Mega Aggron. I'm not going to be one of those guys to try and preserve my score and switch it out just so I can preserve a 4-0 or whatever. So I'm just going to go for the E-Speed. That's going to do absolutely nothing. He's going to go for the Dragon Tail. Watch I live this. That'd be fun. I fucking lived it. Oh my god. Doesn't matter. He just preserved my 4-0 for me. That's fine. You're burned. You're not doing any damage. I feel like I can just hit you with a Leech Seed, and then that's just gonna be game. Land a Leech Seed on it. That's pretty much gonna be game right there. He's gonna go for a Dragon Tail, which is fine. He's just juggling me around the rocks, which is totally fine. I don't really care at this point. Okay, it brings in Arcanine, so it doesn't really preserve him at all. He's not really preserved anymore. That's fine. See, not preserving my Arcanine at all. And this just preserves another turn burn damage for him. And then whoever I bring in is going to just soak up the... I'm just going to bring in James, because I like getting the final kill in the match with James. I'm just going to... I mean, to be honest, this thing dies. This thing dies right now to a Flamethrower. So, I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower. And even if for whatever reason this thing lived the Flamethrower, the Burn and the Leech Seed would take it out. So, that was a great game, Scott. Absolutely great game. I definitely enjoyed the battle. It was a solid 3-0 on our part. And that just means that this team was just too good. I'm very, very happy with this team. If you guys have enjoyed this battle, and actual live commentary for once, please make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, I'm PokePrimer, signing off.